much. Thank you very much for this opportunity, and it's my honor to be here. My name is Keiichi Onozawa, the Policy Director of JETRO. So today, related to the Honorable Secretary's topics, so I want to explain about how to invite more Japanese companies to Northeast region. So I want to explain 3 points, namely improving connectivity, taking advantage of human resources, and ensuring safety. So first of all, developing infrastructures and enhancing connectivity is most important points. I want to introduce Japan's experience first. Japan has been growing rapidly in the 1960s and 70s. The growth rate was around 10% on average. Connectivity played one of the main roles to realize this rapid growth in Japan. Japan has several big cities, Tokyo, Nagoya, Osaka, and we connected these big cities through highways, roads, and high-speed railways also. And this main area is called Taiheiyo Belt. Connectivity facilitated the economic integration between large cities, and those cities divided their roles. Prioritization is a key to become competitiveness because we can enjoy scale economy. That is why Japan proposed and has been contributing to Delhi-Mumbai Industrial Corridor projects. Similarly, Eastern Corridor is supported by World Bank. Japanese government and JICA has been contributing to many infrastructure development in Northeast region. JICA is supporting building roads and bridges in Meghalaya, Mizoram, Tripura, and Assam, etc. Northeast region should take advantage of its geographical location. As Mr. Duveri, the Honorable Secretary mentioned, Northeastern region can connect India and ASEAN. It can be the gateway. There are several connectivity projects within Northeast region in India and ASEAN, including BCIM, Trilateral Highway, etc. These projects will boost the economy in Northeast region. In order to take advantage of the scale economy, each state in Northeast region in India and ASEAN must be connected to other areas. To take an example, Japanese company Honda built a factory in Bangladesh in November 2018. They started to exchange parts between Manesar factory and Bangladesh factory. It is a division of role and prioritization between those factories. That is why they can make the cost cheaper than before. This type of economic integration is important to boost the economic growth and improve the competitiveness and attractiveness. Connectivity is not limited to infrastructure. Trade facilitation is also important. So that's why BBIN, motor vehicle agreement, or a similar type of harmonization is very important. So secondly, Northeastern region should take advantage of human resources. For Japanese companies, qualities of human resources are very important. Among Japanese companies, the reputation of human resources from Northeast region is very high. To take an example, Maruti Suzuki, AOTS Japan, and IIT Guwahati announced collaboration for promotion of technical education and training courses on March 2020. They facilitate education and training courses covering engineering courses and internship programs in both in India and in Japan. They will also promote research for next generation technologies for benefit of both countries. Japanese companies see potential in Northeast regions, human resources. To take advantage of human resources, labor regulation is very important. For example, many Japanese companies are worried about Haryana state. Haryana state recently announced to force companies to hire at least 75% of local people. This is disastrous. Companies usually try to maximize the quality of workers, so they typically hire a lot of staffs from other states. This is not specific to Haryana, but also common in other states too. So Haryana state's new policy will stop the inflow of companies to enter into that state. Some companies will even shift their factories to other states. I want to raise another example of Bangladesh. Let's imagine why Bangladesh is strong in apparel industry. Why that is rapidly growing. Why they can invite many international large players, such as Zara, H&M, and Nike, etc. The reason is because they have more reasonable labor regulation than India. India should take advantage of abundant human resources. Human resources are India's comparative advantage. However, India's successful industry is capital-intensive or high-skilled labor-intensive industries, such as refineries and IT and software engineering, etc. The reason is because India's labor regulation is too strict. That discourages companies to scale up and enjoy the economy of scale. Of course, the labor reform is a big step, but not enough. For example, if the number of company workers are more than 100, they cannot cut off laborers without permission from local state government. The threshold was increased from 100 to 300, but not enough. You can see the size of a company in Bangladesh, for example, in apparel sector. So that's why I want to recommend that Northeast states increase the threshold to 10,000 staffs. That can be a big incentive for foreign companies to come to Northeast regions. Third, I want to point out the importance of improving safety in Northeast region. Honestly speaking, I somewhat hesitate to say, but as a friend of Northeast regions, I decided to share the fact. As of now, the image of Northeast regions is a dangerous place for Japanese companies. The reason is because we saw Prime Minister Abe's photo was burned in the central area of a city on December 2019. And that visit was postponed due to that turmoil. That fire gave us a very strong, scary image. Safety is the most fundamental factor that can cancel out every other economic benefit. Then what should we do together to improve the situation? It is necessary to sincerely analyze the level of safety inside those areas. So it is effective to map the safety level according to the past facts, namely aggregating the past records. Those information will help invite companies. We should not escape from logically persuading companies. So it's better to showing the track records of each area. And finally, JETRO is willing to help attract Japanese companies entering into Northeast region. In order to do that, we need support from local government. We have to persuade that the destination has more preferable incentives, cheaper land costs, good connectivity to main road. We have to verify, compared to other states and other countries also, this place is the best destination. So let's make it happen together. Thank you very much for listening.